I knew you'd find me. And I couldn't have you risking your life to stop me hurting myself. So yeah. I had to push you away. And then when Kaput said there was a course of treatment, a kind of kill or cure, I said absolutely, I'm there, sign me up.
But why? Why take that risk?
Why take because you, Cyclonus! Pretty much the answer to everything is because you.
Do you remember dying?
I remember starting to pass out. I remember a kind of pain, I guess. Then I woke up here, healthy, but depowered. And then you showed up and to be honest, I didn't even know where I was until you told me about Skip shrinking and compressing space and the floating matrix and I'm sorry you're dead. It sounds horrible. A horrible way to die.
Oh, I died before the accident. I died before you did.
Before I did?
I died on Necroworld, when you told me to go without you.
Never again, okay? New deal. Never again. No separations. No goodbyes. Never again.
Rodimus, you said you knew these, whatever they are, these creatures. Can you fight and elaborate at the same time?
You remember what I told you about what happened with Dealer?
On Kialita? When you were looking for the Magnificence?
Yeah, these guys were guarding the Omega Bunker. I have to say, last time we met, they put up much more of a fight.
Not that you're complaining.
Not that I'm complaining.
Any idea what they're doing here?
I'm guessing same as last time. Guarding something precious. Some sort of energy. It's being generated by the patients that flowing into the chamber. Weird setup. Probably best not to tamper with it.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna tamper with it.
I'm getting a call.
Oh? From who?
You don't want to know. Just tell me what you've done.
Well, excuse me, princess. I haven't done anything.
Forgive me, but the last time we spoke on the phone, I was asking you to let those hostages go.
Yeah, well, I was a different person then.
Yes, you could be reasoned with.
Look, I never thought I'd say this to you of all people, but there's no time for bloody banter. We have an issue. Nightbeat ascended, and everyone else is about to. And yes, I'll be the first to admit I don't know much about contentment or happiness or the notion of mental or spiritual peace. And religion-wise, I don't so much lack faith as I do actively hate God. But I've gotta say, as someone who's pretty good at reading bad situations, none of this looks right to me.
Can you be more specific?
How about this? I don't think they're about to ascend. I think they're about to be murdered. Magnus, this is the part where you tell me I'm out of whack. Magnus? Oh, dear.
I'm serious, Ratchet. What are you doing?
I'm wondering why the Afterspark relies on come with those patients for its energy supply. I'm also wondering what would happen if I cut it off.
But this isn't the Afterspark. Not as far as you're concerned, anyway.
I'm not trying to convince myself. I'm trying to convince you.
But at the cost of your own life?
What do you mean?
I mean that being here saved you. You were fading away, remember? If cutting off that energy supply sends us back to the real world, how do you know you won't get sick again? And if this is the Afterspark, or somewhere like it, what you're about to do could get us all cast out. And you heard what Mortimer said. Once he forfeit the afterlife, that's it. There's no coming back. Death or damnation, Ratchet. Are you sure it's worth it?
Ah!
Nope. none the wiser.
Magnus, something's happening to the Matrix. It's shorting out, fading away almost. The landscape's changing too.
Stay on the line and don't do anything rash.
That's like telling fire not to be hot.
Ratchet may have worked out what's going on.
This is Madiri.
The medical hub? Are you sure?
I'm sure that's the original logo. And if this is the original Madiri as opposed to one of its offshoots, then it's millions of years old.
It's aged well. Wait, are we talking about this building or?
Nope. It's the whole moon. I say moon even though it's artificial. Built by the Omega Guardian supposedly.
I don't think there's any supposedly about it. Ratchet's right. It is Madiri. It describes itself as a chameleonic wellness station, fueled by telepaths. It sits on the same spiritual ley line as Troja Major.
Fueled by what? I'm sorry. By telepaths?
According to these data logs, Madiri specializes in bespoke utopias. The moment you're within range, the telepaths read your mind, determine what would make you happiest, and make it happen. They reshape the environment, part hallucination, part holomatter, to meet your subconscious specifications.
AR as palliative care. Interesting.
No, it's worse than that. Madiri isn't a hospice. It's a euthanasia clinic. Terminally ill patients traveled here from all over the galaxy so they could die happy as part of the Madiri program. A customized end-of-life package designed to kill you gently and with your full cooperation. When we abandoned Skip, we must have been within the telepath's field of influence. And then, after repairing us to minimize any discomfort, the Madiri program used our innermost desires to generate a false environment that would eventually drive us to our deaths.
Why was I immune to the illusion? Well, semi-immune, you know what I mean.
I don't know. The program must rely on a degree of mental cooperation. You were resistant from the start, no surprise there. So everything we've seen since we got here has been fake. And everyone we've met, trail cutter, pipes, even the guiding hand. None of them are real.
I'll let the others know. Whirl.
Yo!
Are Trail Cutter and Pipes still there? Because if they are, they won't be for much longer. I need you to.
Whoa! Slow down, Chunky. What's going on?
This isn't the Afterspark. The dead haven't come back to life, and don't ever call me Chunky.
I don't know. The dead seem pretty real to me.
They probably think they are real, which is why you have to tell them the truth before they disappear like the Matrix. If anyone wants to say their goodbyes, they haven't got much time. And if Dominus Ambas is still there, tell him I still think about him every single day.
Oh, okay, hang on, Brainiac. Ten said he was taking us to Madiri, okay? He probably didn't have this particular one in mind, but if we all expected to arrive at a state-of-the-art metacenter, and if the telepaths are supposed to sense what we want to make it real, why did we get the Afterspark? Good question. It says here that when the program has to cater to multiple patients, it takes its cue from the individual with the strongest will. And we jumped ship, one of us, subconsciously, wanting to visit the Afterspark more than anything else in the world. I don't know who, and I don't know why, but for a while at least, they got what they wanted.
I'm not real? I'm just a figment of your imagination?
Please, don't go. I can't lose you again.
You and me, eh? I guess some things were never meant to.
Shut up. Shut up and let me say this while you're still around to hear it. Because I don't care. Real, fake, alive or dead. I love you.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? It started. I can feel it.
Please. Tell me what to do!
Do what you've always done. Do what you do best. Protect me.
Hey, you'll never guess what I just sussed out.
Not now! I mean it! Not now! Let him have this.
Trail Cutter and Pipes?
Gone. They've all gone. And we've lost dear Nightbeat.
Hey, up you get.
I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm still here.
Artemis? Brainstorm?
I can't explain it. But then again, I can't explain why Ten started speaking, or why Ratchet started to fade away, or why those Decepticons were locked in a room. We need to work out what's happening.
No, we don't. Not today.
You want to leave something unexplained?
If it means we get to keep the happy ending, yes. Because honestly, we don't get those too often.